All right, you guys. So today on the channel, we're going to do a very cool review on a couple of figures that I just got in yesterday. Now they are Force Awakens figures, but they were just released for whatever reason. So we are going to just quickly review these figures here today. I'm also going to update you on my latest project, which is going to be Hoth Echo base. We're going to get a look at these figures here today. I'm also going to show you a couple of items that I picked up that I haven't been able to showcase on the channel as of yet. So we're going to get a look at all of that here today. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have our two figures here. We have the Flame Trooper from, again, the Force Awakens line. And we also have our, and I hope I don't butcher this particular character's name, but I probably will. I want to call him Cy Thernali. But I'm not sure if I have the pronunciation correct on that or if I'm even close. But I'm sure somebody will correct me down in the comments below. But really, really cool looking figures, guys. So let's quickly get a look at the packaging on these guys. So really cool. I'm going to start with this guy and get you guys a real close-up look. And I apologize for the glare, guys. But there he is. And he is an awesome looking figure. Get a look at him in the light a little bit. Comes with a helmet, weapon. And then we have our Force Awakens line packaging. The Force Link on the back. So really cool. I do not know the reason for the really, really late release of these characters. And these are 5 POA, 3 1/4 size figures, guys. But nonetheless, we have received them, and we have our Flame Trooper. Here comes with this flamethrower. Very awesome. Again, Force Awakens packaging. Very cool. So we're going to go ahead and break these guys out of their package. All right, guys, and we have our figures out of the box, and they're looking really, really cool and very, very awesome, especially for the 3 1/4 size figures. So we're going to go ahead and start with our Rebel Pilot. And again, I don't want to mispronounce the name of this figure, so I'm just going to leave that alone, guys. But there he is, really cool, and that's him with his helmet on and his weapon. Very cool accessories. It is a 5 POA figure, so there is no bend in the arm, there is no bend in the knees. You do, however, get a twist in the ankle there, which is really, really cool. But you, again, have your normal articulation with your 5 POA figure. Again, the helmet and gun are the accessories. The helmet, obviously, is removable, as we saw inside of the packaging. And you get a really, really awesome head scope on this figure. I want to get them in the light there, guys, so you can see that head scope a little bit better. So really, really cool. But nice detail, lovely accessories. As you can see, there is his weapon there. Very awesome. So very, very cool figure. And even though I'm not a huge fan of the sequel trilogy, I can appreciate these figures for what they are. So there it is, guys. We also have our Flame Trooper. Very awesome looking figure, guys. And he is, the arms are posed, so they're stuck in that position. But you are given very, very awesome positioning for the hands to hold the gun. Similar to the Mimbim Trooper that we got in the Solo line, where the arms are already articulated for the character to hold the weapon in both hands. It's going to be the same here with our Flame Trooper. And of course, he also has his flamethrower that's on the back. Getting you guys a really good look at the flamethrower on the back. Nice little detail. You have the red little light there, the pipes all around, and you have the tubing for the flamethrower that connects to the gun. It actually connects right here for the tanks for the flamethrower, and you simply just pull it off, as you guys can see there, and it disconnects from there, and then you can just simply connect it back on. right there, guys. So very, very awesome looking figure, and again, very happy to have it in the collection. Nice detail for our first order flame trooper. Very, very awesome. So guys, as mentioned, I wanted to show you guys a couple of items that I got in this past month that I haven't been able to profile on the channel, so let's go ahead. So my brother Jeffrey picked this up on his visit to Disneyland here out in Anaheim, and really cool. It is the obviously the Han Solo jacket, or well, not obviously, you don't know that yet, but when I show you the back you'll see that. But we have the Star Wars logo there, which is really, really cool. And then we turn it to the back, and then on the back we have the Millennium Falcon, which is a TY 1300 model. Very, very cool. And then at the very bottom it states the fastest ship in the galaxy. So a really, really cool gift from my younger brother Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, if you're watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And very cool jacket, guys, and you can pick this up I believe at any of the Disneyland parks. I don't know the cost of it. Again, my brother picked it up for me, but really awesome and cool jacket. And then also, guys, I picked up this very, very cool holocron from my very last visit to Toys R Us. Toys R Us, unfortunately, is out of business as of today, if I'm not mistaken. But I did take my last visit there a couple of days ago, and I picked up a few items that I'm going to show you guys in just a bit. And this is one of the items from that particular haul, which is my Jedi Holocron. Very cool, and when it lights up and it asks you certain questions, I haven't quite figured it out yet. I haven't had a chance to play with it. Not that maybe one day when I'm bored and I can sit up and I'll play with it and figure it out. I just really bought it for the look and to have a holocron sitting with the rest of my items on the shelf. So very cool, and get you guys a look at it. And like I had mentioned, it will ask you certain questions. I don't know if you guys can actually see the screen there. I don't know if it will allow you to read it there, but it asks certain questions and you either answer yes or no, and it's supposed to read your mind or something. I haven't really read the instructions. Again, I only bought it for the look of it, and I keep it on the shelf with this side facing forward, because I just like the look of a holocron sitting there on the shelf. So one of the items that I picked up on one of my last visits to Toys R Us, which again, unfortunately is going out of business, guys. So very sad time for us toy collectors. One of the major retailers are going out of business. So I completed my final Toys R Us haul by picking up a few of the Force Awakens items that I passed over during the Force Awakens release. It is a playset and diorama video that will be coming up. Unfortunately, I had planned to have that video out this week. However, after doing some real deep research, watching Empire Strikes Back about 10 times in the last 5 days, guys, honestly, and I'll probably watch it another 10 times before I actually release the project. But I've noticed a lot of little details that I neglect in my playset slash diorama. So I had to purchase some new items to include with my video, and I'm waiting for those items to come in, and it's going to take about a week or so for me to get those items. But I can assure you guys, when I release that video, it's going to have some really, really detailed pieces, and the majority of the video is going to be original customs by myself, but I've also sent out for some custom items that, from Hole in the Ground, I believe is the name of the business, where they make props and pieces, props and diorama pieces. And I've purchased some of those pieces, and you guys will get a look at that once I release that video. Again, I hope to have that video out sometime next week, towards the end of next week, guys. So I do apologize for the delay, but I assure you it will be worth the wait once I get that video done. So guys, here's a sneak peek.
All right, guys. So getting you a sneak peek at Echo Base. This is the actual base itself, obviously, guys. I converted a schoolhouse playset into our Echo Base here. I have, as you can see, some lines that are going across the floor. Those are like power lines. I wanted to add a little color to it. I didn't want it to be just basic black and white, so that's why you see the red and blue lines there. Then, of course, we have the original power lines that are going across the wall, the wavy lines that you see there. But plenty of room, as you can see here. There is a bottom and top half of the base itself. So once I put all of our props and figures on the inside, it's really going to fill everything out. And then, of course, there's some additional painting that I have to do here as well. And then we also have our hallway for Hoth base there, fully customized by myself. And then we also have our shield generator as well as our mountain rage. And this is not even half of what I'm going to have available for the playset slash diorama, guys. So I should have the video ready by late next week, guys. But I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, may the force be with you always.